If you're an XRP hater, listen up. And if you're someone that thinks XRP is going to go to $100 or $1,000, make sure you save this video, because this is the most realistic XRP video you'll ever see. And I'm tired of maximalists pushing a very false narrative on the crypto community. For you that don't know, the XRPL is a decentralized public blockchain, meaning anybody in the world can connect their computers and use the peer-to-peer network. Now, I'm not here to argue that this is the most decentralized blockchain in the world, or the most scalable, or the fastest. Because the reality is Bitcoin has issues with their mempool and centralization. Ethereum is limited now to 2 nodes in the United States. Solana is more broken than a McDonald's ice cream machine. And even projects like ICP, which I consider to have insane technology, either made a deal with the devil or cannot manage their cash balance sheets, as they continue to bleed in value. So let's tell you what you need to know about Ripple and XRP. Ripple, which is the company behind the XRPL, and owns 50% of the supply in cryptographically secured accounts, meaning they'll never dump on the market, but they actually use and improve the XRP system on a daily basis, have been in a lawsuit with the SEC for a few years. The SEC filing a lawsuit against Ripple for selling unregistered securities. But the reality is everybody knows that this is going to be a true story that is turned into a movie one day. Because not only did Ripple not ICO with the XRPL, the utility from the XRP token has been proven over the last decade. Ripple having some of the biggest partnerships in the world, including Bank of America, SBI, Tranglo, and even countries like Palau. And Ripple themselves sits at the elites table, the registration management group for the International Standardized Organization. And this is where I'm tired of things taking 2 paths. Either haters of XRP or maximalists that believe this ISO standard and XRP itself is going to be some world reserve currency. So for anybody that's never picked up a book, here's my opinion on what you need to know. The White House just released its first ever comprehensive framework for responsible development of digital assets. Now, I know none of you read this, so let me do it for you. With the announcement of FedNow, which is a payment software launching in summer of 2023, the government discloses it's going to encourage the adoption of instant payment systems. And this is where, for the 100th time, the XRPL has been confirmed to be used on a global scale. Yes, through an indirect manner, but FedNow is launching and utilizing a plug-in infrastructure through the Ethereum blockchain, which uses Interledger protocol, which Ripple has integrated into the XRPL and uses in all their products. Now, this also proves that the XRPL is not going to be used as a world global reserve currency. It's not going to be bought out by the feds for thousands and thousands of dollars per token, because they are making their own software. So what does this mean for Ripple? Well, if you're familiar with Vanguard, BlackRock, Fidelity, VanEck, or any asset manager that has ever existed, Ripple is building the perfect products for a future financial system. I believe Ripple will ICO and actually look to become an asset manager in the future. Now, the XRPL itself, though, is decentralized and anybody can use that network. And there are hundreds of projects actually building on the XRPL. Why aren't they all pumping, you ask? Because unlike Polygon or Ethereum or Solana or any of these other layer 1s, there's not a lot of Ponzi-nomics that go on the XRPL. Meaning VCs aren't coming in and pump and dumping tokens on all of their holders. And since the market cap for the XRPL is already so high, sitting at over $20 billion, the room to the upside, in my opinion, could still be a 10x down the road, but we're not going to $100 per token. There's way too much competition to even overtake a global reserve currency. It would take decades, as that's just not how fiscal and monetary policy shifts. But most importantly, in my opinion, is still a great asset to hold. So to end off, please, if you're an XRP maximalist, stop spreading misinformation and just tell the truth to your audience. And 2, if you're a hater, you gotta stop hating. Either just admit it or a troll, because the XRPL has proven to be successful over and over and over again.